Luhansk Region, Ukraine. A Ukrainian discovery drone flying over enemy lines sends clear view to soldiers hiding in basement. Few kilometers away, Russian armored vehicle. It moves at idle on an important logistics route and looks like easy prey. Green landscape injured by artillery. The then disappears at once and the drone operator's screen is replaced by a messy of black and white pixels. A calm commander known as the battlefield named Giocondo, who allows the Associated Press to follow him and his unit of unmanned aerial vehicle pilots with anonymity condition to protect their identity. Says Carr. The high-tech war cuts two roads, and Russians use electronic rays to disable the signals of unmanned aerial vehicle. Seconds later, the drone pilot switches to a frequency that the Russians cannot easily take advantage of. The bird's-eye view of the armored vehicle reappears and a second drone loaded with explosives is quickly launched. It is moving rapidly towards the target. Ukrainian officials say they plan to greatly expand unmanned aircraft wars in the coming months, following the successful use of small headphone models in attacks used to interrupt Russian military supply lines. 19 months have passed since the Russian occupation, and while a torchful counterattack continues, the Ukrainian government wants to spend more than $1 billion to improve its ability to combat unmanned aerial vehicles. Drones used for self-blasting in the event of exploration or collision save both money and the lives of soldiers. They are also more sensitive than traditional artillery with insufficient supply. Can have huge impacts, such as mapping the battlefield in real time, destroying tanks and ships, stopping Russian advances. However, vantages of drones can be temporary, relying on Iran's expertise for its own deadly army of unmanned aerial vehicles. The Russian army is growing rapidly every time Giocondo's unit gains superiority. He says that success lies in constant repetition and innovation on the battlefield. Mykhailo Federov, minister responsible for digital transformation in Ukraine, said the government is determined to establish a state-of-the-art drone army, and its value will be evident by end of this year in terms of war efforts. The country has already trained more than 10,000 new drone pilots this year. Members of a Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicle unit are heading towards the front line at night in the Luhansk region of Ukraine on Saturday, August 19, 2023. The task of the drone unit is to destroy Russia's heavy machinery, armored vehicles and infantry. A new phase of the war will begin soon. Fedorov promises. Perfect target. Giocondo's unit operates near the occupied town of Svatove in the northeast of Ukraine. He spent months modifying unmanned aerial vehicles to enable them to fly deeper into enemy lines and escape better than Russian detection and sabotage. A Ukrainian soldier nicknamed Bakeneko establishes satellite communications before the